I'm Alan Robarge. Welcome to Improve Your Relationships, where I like to talk about attachment injuries and healing attachment trauma. This video is about getting stuck in not taking care of ourselves. So in essence, we're hurting ourselves. And the video is intended to reach out, to look at you directly, to acknowledge you're not taking care of yourself the way that you need to. And you have been hurting and suffering for a long time. You're in pain, you're struggling, and even though you're aware of how much pain that you're in, and even though you're aware that you are working to change your life and change your lifestyle and change your choices and maybe change relationships, there's a fundamental, foundational staying stuck. And it has to do with having little self-regard, really not taking care of yourself. What I've noticed in my life, I too have had experiences of certain chapters of periods of time where I am taking care of myself and periods of time when I'm not. And during a time when I'm not, I really have to be honest with myself and look in the mirror and notice how there's a quality of being a hamster in a hamster wheel, of going, and never stopping, never really stopping to say, this is enough. I must take care of myself. And the spirit of this video is to directly say to you, you must take care of yourself. And that this is not something to do half-heartedly. This is not something that you're going to do in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 months or when you get a new job or when you after the holidays or when you finally sell your house. Or we have to look in the mirror in this moment. We have to look at ourselves and notice how we are keeping ourselves from self-care. We're keeping ourselves from kindness. We're keeping ourselves from being a friend with our own experience. And this means doing something nice to yourself. It means really putting down the work, stop working and go to a yoga class. It means really stop trying to live your life on autopilot and turn off the TV, turn off your phone, stop playing a game on your phone, stop texting, stop filling up your calendar with a bunch of fluff, mindless activities and overextending yourself, overcommitting to doing social events so that you just stay engaged and ultimately you stay distracted. So of course all those things can have a benefit at times. But if you have gone for a long period of time of ignoring yourself, and we are so sophisticated, many people, your friends, your coworkers, family members, other people that see you, no one would really realize how incredibly exhausted you are. No one really knows how disconnected you are internally, how emotionally bankrupt you feel, how shut down, how closed off, how incredibly depleted, because you're not getting enough nourishment. There's go, more, keep doing it, another thing, stay distracted. We need to drop into taking care of ourselves. So this video is an acknowledgement for you to have a honest moment, an honest wake-up call that we cannot continue with business as usual. We cannot continue to deny ourselves eating healthy, deny ourselves going for a walk, deny ourselves doing restorative, nourishing activities, denying ourselves friendships, denying ourselves meaningful interaction that really help us thrive. We are, as much as we're in pain, simultaneously ignoring ourselves, which depletes us, which is creating more pain. There's a self-sabotaging component to all of this. So the purpose of this video is to invite you to be more honest with yourself of how you are not really investing in what you need to invest in to take care of yourself. And I offer empathy, I offer in spirit a sense of support, because as I have said, I too have some history of moving in and out of different periods of times in my life where I'm very much centered and grounded and I am taking care of myself. And then there's times when I seem to be not living my life, like I'm not in my life. The difference in the phrase being a human doing instead of a human being. And sometimes when we become overly identified with acting as a human doing, we're living life on autopilot. And we can feel like we're living life behind a sheet of glass, or we feel like there's that imposter syndrome component that begins to creep in, that I'm just going through the motions. I don't really feel like I'm in my life or that I'm living my life. So this video is a way to acknowledge that many of you who stumble upon my videos and who are watching this right now, that I know you can relate, I know that you feel this way, and we all need to have a very honest, sobering talk with ourselves, look in the mirror and say, enough. No one is going to take care of you the way you can take care of yourself. No one is going to allow you to engage in a wholehearted, nourishing experience of life where you can feel rejuvenated and feel connected and feel alive. What I'm talking about is feeling dead, feeling we're the walking dead, where we're disconnected. Our spirit has wilted to not feel like you're in your body, to not feel like you're yourself. And at some point you either lose sense of yourself, you don't even know who you are, or you begin to realize you never really did. And now, and there's a very haunting feeling, and it is very scary to realize I'm not even living my life. I'm not centered and grounded in who I am. I do not have nourishing input. I don't have ways to feel connected. If this is you, if you can relate to what I'm saying, today is the day to set the intention and to realize that the routine of what you're doing is only perpetuating your own depletion. And today is the day to have a very loving, sobering talk with yourself that you must sit down with yourself. You must befriend yourself. You must begin to invite yourself into your own life. Because if you're not able to do that, if you don't do that, 6 months could go by, a year goes by, 2 years goes by, 5 years goes by, and you realize that you're not living life. You're just going through the motions. When we come to this realization, there oftentimes is a profound grief that we access because we have a regret for the life that has been unlived. We have a grief that opens us up to the immediacy of feeling depleted. And even if we have the intention to feel more invested in life and welcome more nourishment and to be connected to others and be connected to beauty and inspiration and awe and whatever it is, oftentimes there's going to be a layer or an obstacle of moving through some deep sadness and moving through some healthy regret as we're doing life review, to wake ourselves up to very, very honestly, to very sincerely say, I cannot continue on in this fashion. I need to take care of myself. I need to change my routine. I need to stop working so much. I need to eat better. I need to exercise. I need to activate my spirituality and my spiritual life. These are things that we need to stay engaged in the world and engaged in our spirit, in our sense of self, and to live a life that we feel nurtured and nourished through the experience of living. And if we don't do this, we lose our sense of self, we feel shut down, we might feel fake, we might feel a phony, we might feel like we're just going through the motions. This video is to acknowledge that this dynamic, this situation, approaching life this way is happening for many of us and might be happening for you watching this video. And you're not alone. You're not the only one who does this. And you can make a very conscious effort to confront yourself in a loving confrontation and say, no more. You cannot continue this way. Today is a new day. Today is a new time, a new moment to invite some compassion, invite some self-care, invite self-soothing, invite kindness, and begin very wholeheartedly to change what you're doing. Because going through the motions and just living life as part of the Walking Dead, living life on looping and Groundhog Day, living life feeling that you are disconnected from yourself, you cannot continue to do this anymore. We know life is short. You've already missed a certain amount of time in this place, and we know how crushing and painful it is. And so in the spirit of being inspired, in the spirit of finding some hope, in the spirit of setting an intention for something better, let's all of us in this moment, in this video, set the intention that we're changing. It's time to change. There's a new life on the horizon, and it happens today. It happens right now. I am not continuing on in the same way of not taking care of myself. I will take care of myself better. You will continue you will start to take care of yourself better. You will not continue on in the same way that you have. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more just like it, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And then also to learn more about me, you can go to alanrobarge.com. Thank you.